Hi everybody, welcome to Mary's Craft Room Sundays at 7. Time for another live. Tonight I want to show you a really cute, simple layout that I came up with this weekend. I did a lot of crafting this weekend. I have two classes. On Tuesday night I have a class and on Wednesday night, and both classes wanted different cards. So I tend to spoil my crafters a lot. Sometimes they all do the same card and sometimes they don't. And this month I let them all choose. So this card, the Wednesday group asked for a wedding anniversary card. So I came up with this simple idea, and I'm going to show that to you tonight. Now I've got some retired product on here, but basically I just wanted to show you a very simple layout that you could use with almost any set that you have that's comparable to Nature's Prints. Anything that you've got some sentiments, you've got some paper you want to use, you've got a nice saying you want, you do not have to have a cutout like I have here. You can just use a rectangle piece of paper, angle the edges, anything like that. But this is what we're going to demonstrate tonight, okay? And hi Julie, how are you? I bet, is it gorgeous up in your neck of the woods with the color, or is the color all gone already? So then this set reminds me of kind of fall. So, but before we get on to this one, I want to show you some of the other things I did. I crafted like crazy this weekend. So I made all the cards for my two classes, plus my event on Saturday. I had to design 3 cards. Jenna Carr and I are doing an event, holiday crafting event. Stampers are going to do 12 projects. 2 are 3D and the rest are all cards. I will not show you what I created because I want you to show up and take our day with us. Spend our day with us. I will show you next week after the event is over. This is another card for the Wednesday group. This is called a fracture card, and I have not, this is the first time I've done it. Some people use different pieces of DSP. It's much simpler if you just use one piece of DSP and you put these little 1/4-inch strips around and make the design on there. Super simple, super cute. I just cut out a rectangle with my stylish shapes, put a flower in there, and picked the colors that I wanted to match my DSP and have a cute little get well card, and just put a rose from another set on there. So that is one that I did. So I ended up creating 7 cards this weekend. So I have been busy all weekend. I did one similar to this earlier in the year. They wanted a birthday card. This was Tuesday night. They want a birthday card that can be used for an adult or a child. So I just like the fun colors, the paper. I love this set. And I did one with green on there and one with pink bling. So they can pick and choose what they would like to do. Oh yeah, our leaves are falling very quickly, and the rain for the last 3 days didn't help at all. This afternoon it was gorgeous. I was out walking. Hi Bonnie, how are you? So again, I love the Berry Burst and the Lemon Lime Twist together. They were in colors, and now they're back on our regular list of colors, and I just love them. They're just so bright and vibrant. So for a birthday card, I think that's perfect. So that is for Tuesday night. And the other one they wanted, Tuesday night class is doing 1 Christmas card and something else every month up until Christmas. And they chose this bear one, the berry cheer, berry something or another. I forget what it's called. Oh, Berry Cute. That's what it is. They chose this one. I had a sample. I had done it for another event, and they loved it, so they chose that. So they're going to do that one. So that was easy for me. It wasn't necessarily any designing per se. I just had to prep a bunch of cards for that one. So love that. Super cute. All right. Now, if you love all that stuff and you think, oh, I really would like it, but I don't want to spend a lot of money, you know what? Now is the time to do it. I just want to keep reminding you, we have got, we are on October 15th, so through the end of the month, we have this fantastic signing up bonus. If you want to be on my team, we do great team things. I do, all of my teammates get to have any of my classes, not my big events, but my classes at my house, get them for half price. You get to have, we do coming up in October, I think it's the 23rd, we're doing a pizza and projects night together. I try and do those often, and I supply the pizza, they bring their projects to work on, and we just have a good time chatting with each other. And then I also do a wonderful Christmas party for them. So it's just fun being part of the group. But great, this is the best deal. Absolutely the best deal. You can do one of two choices. I tend to lean towards number one. You can get 35% off the cost of your starter kit. Starter kit normally costs $99, and you get $125 in product, free shipping, a free paper pumpkin kit. This particular time you get free registration, which, you guys, is a value of $77 for the November 11th virtual on stage, which is fantastic. So that is a great deal. So instead of paying $99, you're going to only pay $64.35. Awesome. The second one is, if you want more product in your starter kit, you still pay $99. Get everything else I said before, free shipping, free paper pumpkin, free registration, but you get $168.75 worth of product. Now, the only reason I say go for this one is because then you can turn around, and once you're a demonstrator, you can place an order and automatically get 20% off, and then that order goes towards your new requirement of $300 in product during a quarter. Starting now, you sign up in October, everybody, you are active until the end of April. You get your first quarter free, October, November, December. Then you have January, February, March, and then April would be your pending month. So you have from now until the end of April to spend $300 and stay active in Stampin' Up. So just a deal you don't want to pass up. I have got 2 new recruits so far and hoping to get a couple more. I'd love to have you on my team. I mentioned earlier some of the things that I was working on are for mine and Jenna's holiday stamping retreat next Saturday. You can still sign up. We'll still take people. We've got 20 spots open yet. We have about 10 people. We had hoped to get 30. The place holds 30 for us. We're going to be at the Elks Lodge. It's beautiful in Watertown. Great parking. We'll be there from 9 until 3. It's $85. Lunch is included. But guys, you get well over $100 of product back from Jen and I. You get a swag bag filled with product. There's door prizes. There's great raffle prizes that you can buy tickets for. So definitely, if you're on the fence, jump. Just come on over and do this with us. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. So that's all our housekeeping stuff for tonight. Let's get to the cute and easy card. So now I want to start doing more just showing you different card layouts that are quick and easy to do, but that can be zhuzhed up a merry way by using an embossing folder, a special die, something like that, and it just takes the plain to something just a little bit nicer. So, and having an extra layer in there. You know I love my layers, so I love to color coordinate everything. So what we did here, again, I used the Nature's Prints. That one has dies with it, so I really like this one, so I used this die, and I already did cut that out ahead of time. And this particular one I did more of a wedding. Here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. But I'm going to use an anniversary one so I can show them one of each on Wednesday night. I'm going to use from the Retired Elegantly Said Happy Anniversary. Now I have to say, I don't think we have a whole lot of happy anniversary stamps, so I don't get rid of these too quickly. All right, so let's get going here. All right, so I have our normal. I did Night of Navy. So with this paper that went with the Nature's Prints, Sun Prints, I believe it was called, this particular paper has gray granite in it, and it has, some has Starry Sky, Night of Navy, Pacific Point. I just went with the gray granite and the Night of Navy. I liked that combo the best. And I'm using Retired Gray Granite ribbon. it had a little sheer to it, a little sheen to it, so I thought that would be great for this kind of card. Okay, so we have our normal card base, Night of Navy, our normal 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, right? And I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so I have then 2 pieces of gray granite that are going to be layering pieces. Those are the 4 by 5 1/4, so we'll put those down. So I was in the house almost all weekend. Of course, it was raining all day Saturday. So what else was there to do? So I was at my crafting table non-stop. I did take a nap on Saturday, not today though. And today the sun was shining, so I took a walk, got out in the fresh air, and the trees were just gorgeous right now. And I know that's not going to last real long, so I really wanted to take advantage of that. All right. So then we have got our inside piece. Now I had gotten a little overzealous when I was putting things together, so I had already stamped this piece from the Nature's Prints in Night of Navy. I already put that on the inside. So all I need left to do is the Happy Anniversary with Night of Navy. I will have to put this other piece on my envelope though. So we'll just do a little Happy Anniversary. And we'll attach that. My tape is going to run out soon. Never fails. It always does during my video. And we'll attach that to the inside, and the inside is done. Very simple. Don't need a lot. Now let's do the envelope. As long as I have the Night of Navy out, I'm going to grab a sheet of grid paper here so I can stamp on that. My good old Christmas grid paper that I keep handy here. Okay, so then I'm just going to take this long flower that kind of matches what I have on the DSP, Designer Series paper. And we'll just put it up on the corner here. And there we go. Very pretty. So we'll put that aside. Okay. Don't need this anymore. I'm going to close up the Night of Navy. Tends to get all over the place, like all over your fingers and such. Now, let's get back to the card. So now I have another step down. I took basic white and did 3 3/4 by 5. Now, can you see that? I wanted to give it a little texture, so I used one of my favorites. I already did this, so we don't have to do it on camera. I used the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. Love it so much because it just adds a little bit to the background of the card. Absolutely love it. Looking to see, I have it. There we go. I had it upside down. So I'm going to put this. I'm not going to tape it down because I want to get my ribbon around there before I tape it down. So let's go on to the pieces. Now, what I did was one of them at 1 inch by 3 1/2. 2 of them are 1 inch by 3 1/4. Okay, that means then the DSP is just a step down, 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/4. Is this one, and we'll get that adhered. Oh, it's coming to the end. There we go. Let's get that off. Put a new one on. I could have changed it before the video, but then I would have wasted a little bit of tape. All right. So I'll quick check and see who else is logged on while I'm doing this. All right. Hi, Sue. How are you tonight? Okay. Now let's get this on here. So I need to stand a little so I can center that. So we've got an equal border all the way around. Now I'm going to take this longest one and I'm going to put that in the middle of the card. and try and keep the distance about the same. There we go. Now let's take these two short ones, again 1 inch by 3 1/4, and the DSP is 3/4 of an inch by 3. And we'll attach that. So it's just a really, really easy layout. And I'm going to tell you, I came up with it when I was doing one of the cards for the event, so I'll tell you that much. There's a card that has this layout at the event. I'm just not going to show you what the card is. It's really pretty. All right, now I'm going to put this over on the side, about 1/4 of an inch distance between the two. There we go. And then I'll do another one on the other side. Yeah, okay. Works for any designer series paper, any kind of color cardstock. Just match your stuff up, layer it up. Use an embossing folder if you like. Don't have to, just adds a little extra. And now I'll put this over on this side, equal distance. And there we go. There's our layer. Now we're going to get our ribbon out. And again, I used a retired gray granite ribbon. Okay. Using up some of my retired products. Okay. I'll put a little adhesive on the back here, just to wrap that. You put it wherever you want. I'm going to put it about like so. I don't want it right directly in the middle. I want it closer on the bottom half. Okay. Now I can attach it to the card base. Sometimes the adhesive goes on kind of hard when it's in the embossing folder. Kind of wanted to just get that taped down. Okay. So now, let's see. Let's put this right on here. There we go. Okay. And I already cut this one out so I could save time for us. So I've got best wishes and happy thoughts in the Night of Navy, and it just pops. And I typically don't have white on white, but this is textured underneath and there's enough color behind it, so I'm happy with that. So what I am going to do though is put my dimensionals on the top and bottom. I'm going to try and leave an empty space so it doesn't sit right on the ribbon. I find that helps a little bit better because I don't have the ribbon glued down in the middle. It's just taped on the back. It's probably more dimensionals than what I need, and I could have used the minis also. Okay, take the paper off. So this coming week now, as I said, I've got 2 classes. I am super busy. Monday night I'll be putting together the swag bags for the event. They will be pretty cool. Love them. So my sister-in-law is helping me with that. And then Wednesday, Jenna and I will get together and finish it all up and be ready for you on Saturday at the beautiful Elks Club, Elks Lodge. All right, I just cut a piece of gray granite here, probably too long, but that's okay. And I'll just tie a knot to go there, and we'll angle that off. And add a little bling, and that is all we need, guys. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm trying to get a little simpler. Sometimes Mary gets a little too carried away with cards. So again, I'm trying to keep with an easier layout, but one that can look so pretty when it's all dolled up with embossing folder and just some layers and some bling. All right, so we're going to I'm going to use the rhinestones I know I'm going to put a big one up here because I have space, so I'll put one there. And then I will put a medium one down here. And then I'm going to put another medium one up in here. There we go. And that's all I need. 3 little bling. And there we have it, a beautiful anniversary card. Not tough to put together. I will use this layout again. I love it. And I will come up with, now next weekend, I'll be with you probably Thursday night to do a kit again for Kit Together Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And I'll be back next Sunday and I will probably demonstrate one of the cards from our event. So that's what I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining in, guys, and have a great week. And I will see you next week. Happy crafting!